For centuries, knowledge has been hidden in plain sight across the sands of time. Whispers of lost civilizations, cryptic symbols, and forbidden histories have been erased or concealed. What if the truth was never lost, but hidden? Welcome to Eye of Ancient Mysteries, where the past speaks and the future listens. Sit back, open your mind, and prepare to uncover the untold secrets of our world. Let the journey begin now. The area of the Saddle in the Republic of Bulgaria, Europe, hides Egyptian secrets. The area of the Saddle, Strandzha, Bulgaria. Bulgaria. Places in Bulgaria. Bulgaria places. It is astonishing how many ghostly sites there are in Bulgaria, shrouded in mysteries and legends passed down through centuries. In the first part, we already showed you some of them. Now get ready for another virtual walk through the most sinister corners of our land. The area of the Saddle in Strandzha, Bulgaria. It all began back in 1981 with the discovery of a map in the forests of the Strandzha mountain. It was made of animal rawhide, and on it were unclear symbols. It is claimed that the ancient drawing was Turkish and somehow ended up in the hands of the famous local treasure hunter Mustafa. According to eyewitnesses, the treasure hunter brought the map not to just anyone, but to Lyudmila Zhivkova herself, who at that time was chairwoman of the Committee for Culture. What she heard from Mustafa intrigued the First Lady of the state greatly. He claimed that the map described a place in the area of the Saddle, between the Strandzha peaks Galiyamo and Malko Gradishit, where the Egyptian cat, goddess Bastet, was buried. Rumor has it that Zhivkova was so captivated by the story that she even locked the map away in her personal safe. Negotiations with various scholars and archaeologists followed, but most of them were skeptical. Locals recount that even attempts were made to involve Professor Alexander Fall, but he refused, stating that he dealt only with science. Zhivkova's close associates, however, decided to take the map to Vanga. Then they heard the following words: "A very, very long time ago, people came from Egypt by water. They were tall and slender, with black hair, wearing masks on their faces, and dressed in something resembling our kukiri. The prophetess was convinced that the map pointed to a place containing the grave of a woman holding a scepter made of extraterrestrial material. She warned Zhivkova's people not to go to that area under any circumstances, and not to start excavations, for they faced great danger." Shortly after, the treasure hunter Mustafa was arrested by the militia, interrogated, and beaten. Soon after, he died. But this did not stop Lyudmila Zhivkova. Vanga's words made a deep impression on Krustio Mudovchev, who is said to have been a state security officer with strong influence over Tudor Zhivkov's daughter. That same year, he organized a secret expedition to the site. Participants in the excavations in this Bulgarian locality claimed that the place was charged with special energy, and that at certain times, most often on the night of May 5th to 6th each year, one could see a glow on the rock and two figures, one male and one female. What, if anything, was actually found in the area of the Saddle cannot be said, because the people from the expedition did not leave a log of their research in the local history museum, as is customary in such cases. Rumors are rumors, but the fact remains that shortly afterwards, that same year, Lyudmila Zhivkova died mysteriously. After her death, the expedition was immediately terminated. In 1982, a closed trial was launched against Krustyo Mutovchev. He was sentenced to 20 years in prison. A few years later, he died. Whether there truly was something in the forests of Strandzha, Bulgaria, and whether they discovered it, no one can say, because all participants in the expedition are deceased. Yet locals to this day insist that the glow is still visible and that the place radiates a strange energy. The Devil's Bridge, Bulgaria. Amid the picturesque gorge of the Arda River, near the village of Dyadovtsi, rises a majestic architectural masterpiece, wrapped in legends of its creation and captivating with its beauty. This exceptional bridge, also known as Shatenkuproya or the Devil's Bridge, has spanned the waters of the Arda River for nearly 500 years, unbroken by time. The secret of the master who built it remains a mystery, and the bridge itself stands as a symbol of elegance and eternity. Although the bridge dates to the beginning of the 16th century, its original structure was built during the era of the Roman Empire. During the empire's golden age, a rich transport network extended with numerous roads and bridges crossing the turbulent mountain rivers. This Roman bridge, later known as the Devil's Bridge, was an important part of that infrastructure. After several centuries of neglect and ruin, Sultan Selimai, in the early 16th century, ordered its restoration. The old Roman bridge was woven into a new, solid construction that even today, 5 centuries later, impresses with its durability and resistance against the forces of nature and the wear of time. Legend says that during Ottoman rule, one of the Turkish leaders in the region fell in love with a beautiful Bulgarian maiden. To avoid becoming part of his harem, she fled into the mountains and reached the bridge over the Arda, intending to leap from it. The Turks pursued her, but when they neared the bridge, they stopped in terror in the water. Directly beneath the central arch of the bridge, they saw a devilish reflection. They fled in fear, and the maiden saved her life. The strength of the bridge, according to local people, is explained by another legend that the shadow of a young bride was built into it. She used to bring food to the master builder, Justa Dimitar from Nedolino. The craftsman built the girl's shadow into the bridge so that it would remain strong for centuries. And soon after the construction ended, the girl died. But the mysteries do not stop there. On one of the keystones in the central arch, specialists have discovered an engraved seal of King Solomon. This has led archaeologists to suppose a connection between the bridge and the sanctuaries of the Rhodope Mountains. For centuries, locals have said that this very bridge over the Arda River is the most dangerous place in the Rhodopes after sunset. According to legend, a devil's footprint is clearly visible in the nearby rocks. To this day, in sunny weather, the reflection of the devil can be seen in the water, and the bridge bears the name Devil's. If you love legends and challenges, you must visit this place in Bulgaria. You will understand for yourself why it is so special.